Good morning, all. Today, I'll explain you about the uh, how to convert actually yesterday I explained the decimal number, binary number, and the hexadecimal and the octal. These things I have explained yesterday, but in the today class, I'll explain you how to convert from one number system to another number system. So the today topic is that how to convert the decimal to binary, yeah, and the vice versa, binary. Yeah. How to convert decimal to binary and binary to decimal. So these two things I will explain you, and the next class I will explain you how to convert binary to octal, octal to hexadecimal, binary to octal, and decimal to octal. Means everything I will convert. But today class there are four number system is there. The first one is the decimal. The second one is the binary, yeah, and the third one is the octal, yeah, and the fourth one is the hexadecimal, yeah. So one by one we will convert. So first I will convert decimal to binary, and in today class I will also convert binary to decimal, yeah. Onwards classes I will convert the decimal to octal and binary to octal, yeah, octal to decimal, decimal to binary, yeah, everything I will convert like that, yeah. So today class, I'll explain you the decimal to binary, how I can convert. So I'm taking the two example. The first one is the 77 number. Its base is the 10. How I can convert into binary. Yeah. How I can convert into binary. And the second number is that it's 221. Yeah. Its base decimal, it is the decimal number. So its base is the 10. And I need to convert into the binary. Yeah. So how I can convert? So the binary base is the 2, as I explained in the yesterday class. So that this is the decimal number I need to convert into binary. So I need to take LCM. Yeah. LCM, it means that in the third or fourth class, I am not aware about that. But in the third or fourth class, I was studying these things. Yeah, LCM. Uh, third, fourth class, I was studying. You might be study in the third or fourth class. So how I can take LCM? I need to take LCM to convert from decimal to binary. So the base is the 2. Yeah, whatever you want to convert. Yeah, the decimal number is here. You want to convert into binary, so you divide by 2. Yeah. If you convert into octal, you divide by 8. I'll explain you in the next class. Yeah. If you convert into hexadecimal, you need to divide into 16. Yeah. So right now I'm teaching you a decimal to binary. So I'm divide in the base of the 2. Yeah, binary base. So if I'm dividing, so 2 3 ja uh 2 3 ja 6. The remaining one it is the 70. So 2 8 ja 38. Yeah, 38. So remaining is the 1. Yeah, remaining is the 1. Means it is not fully divided. So remaining part I have written here. Yeah. If I'm dividing here, 2 1 ja 2, but 1 is here. So 2 9 ja 80. Yeah, 2 9 ja 80. So there is the no remaining part. So I will mention the 0. Yeah. If I divide by 2, so 2 9 ja 18, the remaining part is the 1. So I mention here. Yeah. If I'm dividing by 2, so 2 4 ja 8, the remaining part is here. I have mentioned here. Yeah. If I'm dividing by 2, so 2 2 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, remaining part is 0. So nothing is mentioned. Nothing means 0 I have mentioned. So 2 2 2 ja 4. Yeah. And if I divide by 2, so it's divided by fully, means 2 1 ja 2, and the remaining part is 0. So now I can stop. Why I can stop? Because the base is the 2 and the remaining part is the 1. Yeah. So whenever the base is the higher, yeah, and the remaining part is the lower, so you can stop over there. You cannot take LCM. So you cannot take LCM. it should be maximum number. If it is 3, so definitely I can divide. But it is 2, it is the remaining part is the 1 and it is the 2. So it's a lower number, so I can stop here. So that is the my binary I can return here. I can return like that in a below to upper. Yeah. Below to means bottom to top. I can return here. So my binary number is 1. Yeah. And 0 and 0 and 1 and 1 and 0 and this is the 1. Yeah. This is the my binary number. This is the my binary number. So 77 binary number is this much. Yeah. If I'm talking about the 2 to 1, so I'm taking the LCM. Yeah. So then base is the 2 because I'm converting into binary. So the base is the 2. Yeah. So 2 1 ja 2, 2 1 ja 2, and the remaining part is 1. Sorry, nothing means 1 is there, not remaining. 1 is there. So 2 is not divided by 1. So it's 0. So here is the remaining part is the 1. Yeah. If I'm dividing by 2, so 2 5 ja 10. Yeah. 2 5 ja 10 and remaining part is 1, 2 5 ja 10 and the remaining part is nothing, so I can mention the 0. If I divide by 2, the 55, so 2 2 ja 4, the remaining part is 1, 2 7 ja 14. Yeah. And the after the final answer, the remaining part is the 1, so I can mention here. If I divide by 2, so 2 1 ja 2, yeah, 2 3 ja 6, yeah, and the remaining part is 1. I have mentioned here. The 2 I divide by 2, so 2 6 ja 12, yeah. So remaining part is 1. I mentioned here. If I'm dividing by 2, so 2 3 ja 6, yeah. Remaining part is 0. If I'm talking about 2, so 2 1 ja 2, 2 1 ja 2, and remaining part is 1. Yeah. So now I can stop here because the base is the more and the value is the lower. So I can stop here and I can write down the binary from bottom to top. Yeah. So my binary is like that: 1 1 0 1 1 1, yeah, 0, yeah, and 1. That is the my binary. That is the my binary for 2 to 1. 221, that is the binary. So that is the conversion from decimal to binary. Let me explain you binary to decimal. It is very important when you go for the subnetting, you go for the IP addressing. So that is the very important part. We need to understand that part. Without this, we cannot understand the binary properly. Oh, sorry, subnetting. So that is the converted from decimal to binary. Now I'm doing the opposite things. Yeah, opposite things. Uh, Let me take the decimal. Decimal. I'm so sorry. I divided. I remove here. But the decimal. Sorry. Let me convert opposite. Binary. Binary to decimal. Yeah, decimal. So my base, my binary is 1 0 0 1 1 0 1. Yeah. And unfortunately, I have removed the 221 binary. So let me use the shortcut method because unfortunately I have removed. So don't worry, I will teach you how to shortcut method is there. But we need to understand first the long cut and then we will convert into uh, we means we go for the long cut and then we go for the shortcut. So let me write down the 221 binary here because I forget it. It's 0 1 2 4 8 16 and that is the 32 and 64 128. So if I make it 1 1 and this one 192, so I can make it 192. In 192, if suppose I'm adding the 32 4, yeah, it's a 0. If I'm adding 1, if I'm adding the 16, so it will become the, don't worry, because I will teach you. because I have removed that part. So that's why I'm write down the again. So it's correct. If 216, 240, it's 0. Yeah, and it's 1. So my binary, I got it binary 110111101. Yeah. So I want to convert from the long cut method, and later means after some time back, I will means after some time I will explain you about how to convert long cut into shortcut. Means yeah, long cut into shortcut. I will explain you. So my target is convert binary into decimal. So this is my binary. This is my binary. I need to convert into decimal. So it is the 1 0 0 1 1. Let me write down. It's 1 0 0 1 1 0 1. That is the my binary. Let me write down. I'm converted into decimal. So the base binary base is the 2. So every word in the below of the every word, I have written the 2. In the below of every word, I have written the 2. So this is the 2. Yeah? This is the 2. And I'm pulling the opposite word. I'm pulling this 1. Yeah. In the below 1 into, yeah, plus. Yeah. You can like divide into addition, divide in, sorry, not divide. The multiplication into addition, that rule is called the multiplication into addition. So this is the 1. I'm pulling this 1 below. Yeah. And I divide let me write down. I forget the one thing. If you write down 2 every word below of the every word, you need to mention the power to the power. Yeah. So you start from the 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. You need to write down the power. Yeah. Of every 2, you need to mention the power in the increasing order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Yeah. 6. So now I can pull the one word from the top to below 1, and I divide into 2, and I added the plus. It is the multiplication into addition. Let me bring the 0 in the below, 0 deep into plus. Let me bring the 1, 1 into plus. Let me bring this word 1 into plus. Let me bring the 0, 0 into plus into this is into plus. Let me bring the 0, 0, 0 into, and that is the plus. And let me bring 1, 1 into, yeah, like that. Yeah. So I have pulled every word from the top to bottom, and 2 to the power 0, it means that is the 1. 2 to the power every means every like 2, 4, 8, any power is 0. Its value is always 1. Yeah. So its value is 1. 1 into 1 plus 2 into 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 into 0, it becomes the 0, plus 2 to the power 4 means 2 to the power 2 means 4 into 1, plus 2 to the power 3, 8 into 1, plus 2 to the power 16, 2 to the power 4, 16 into 0, plus 2 to the power 5, 5, 32 into 0, and plus 2 to the power 6, it will become the 64. It will become the 64, and into 1, it will become the 64. So let me write down this word. 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 0, 0, 1 into 4, 4, 8 into 4, 8 into 1, 8, plus 16 into 0, 0, plus 32 into 0, 0, and 64. If I'm adding this word, so the shortcut method is that you can use the calculator, but I'll given you the shortcut method. Like 8 means 60 plus 8 is very difficult to add. Yeah, means our mind is not going. But if I'm talking about 64 plus 10, I can easily add. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, like that. Yeah, because it's a the number. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, we can add very easily. But 8 is very difficult, so you can take from 4 to 2 to here, it will become the 10. So 64 plus 8, it will become the 74, and 74 plus 2, you already given the 2 to here. 70 plus 74 plus 2, 76, and this is the one. It means that its answer is 77. Yeah, 77. If I'm talking about this one, it's 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1. Let me take some space. 1 0 1 1. It's 1 0 1. I write down the every word. I have write down the 2 below of the every word. I have write down the 2. I have written 2 here. Yeah. And let me write down the power: 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, increasing order. 5 and 6 and 7. Increasing order, I have increased the power. And let me pull that word from the bottom 1 into plus. Yeah. Pull that word 0 into and plus. This will I will add below 1 plus, and this will I add below 1 plus, and this will I have added 1 into plus. Yeah. And this will I have pulled below 0 into 2 plus. I will I have pulled 1 into plus, and I have pulled 1 below 1 into. Yeah. So 2 to the power 0 1, 1 into 1 1. Yeah. 2 to the power 2, it will become, sorry, 2 to the power 1, it will become 2, but it divide into 0, so it will become the 0. 2 to the power 2, it will become the 4. 4 into 1 4, plus 2 to the power 3 8. 8 into 1 8, plus 2 to the power 4, it is the 64. 64 into 1 64, plus 2 to the power 5 32 into 0, it will become the 0. 6 2 to the power 6 64. 64 into 1, it will become the 64. And 2 to the power 7, it's 128. 128 into 1, it will become the 128. If I'm adding these numbers, so 128 is means I'm adding that 128 directly, so it is very difficult to add. So let me something from the this side, so it is very easy. Okay, so let me some word, like I'm taking the 4 and I'm adding not 4, I'm taking few words, like I'm given the, like 130. It's 128, but I remove the 2 word. I remove the 2 below. 130 and 64. Yeah, 60. 130 and 60, not 64. I'm given the 2 to here, 2 to here, from 6. It's a 64, so it will become the 62. 62 and 130. 130, it will become the 60. Let me talk about 60. 60 plus 130, 190, and 2 is here. 62 is there, so 192. So this two words sum is 192. 192, if I'm adding the 60, so it is very difficult. So I'm taking 4 from here. It's 20. So 192 plus 20, it will become the 212. 212 plus 8, 220. 220 plus 1, 221. So it's a sum of the binary number. Its answer is 221. Its answer is the 77. So that method is very difficult. That is the very long cut method. So let me explain the shortcut method, which is very easy in the subnetting part. It will become very easiness in the subnetting. So let me make very easy method for you. This is the you can, whatever the binary numbers are you have, you can just mention here. 1 0 0 1 1 0 1. So you want to add into decimal, so you write the power in increasing order, like 1, not power, like word, like double 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 double. You want to become the double value, so you can write down the 2. And if I'm adding 2 double, 2 of double is, sorry, 1, 1 of double is the 2. If I want to make the 2 double, so it will become the 4, and double value of the 4, it's 8. And if I'm adding the double, so it will become the 16. If I'm adding the 16, it will become the 32. And if I'm adding the 32, it will become the 64. So that is the double value. Yeah. So it is very easy. Now it will become very easy. This is your binary. You want to convert into decimal. So it is very easy. Yeah, how it is very easy? Whatever the below of the 1, you can add that number, and whatever the below of the 0, you can not add that value. You can you cannot add, you can remove it. Yeah. So whatever the 1, you can add it. So below the 64, 1 is mentioned, so I can consider this one. But 32, 0 is mentioned, I cannot consider. 16, 0 is there, I cannot consider because 0 is there. But 8 below is 1, so I can consider. So 64 plus 8, it will become the 72. Yeah, 72. Yeah, and 4 below of the 4 is 1, so it is become the 76. Yeah, and below of the 2, 0 is there, so I can ignore it. And 1 below of the 1, 1 is there, so I can add 1, so it will become the 77. So answer is the 77. It's very easy method. Yeah, if I write down this binary number, yeah, 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1. So I write down the double value: 1 double of the 1 2, 2 double of the 1 4, 4 double of the 4 is it's 8, 8 double of the 8 it's a 16, 16 double of the that 32, 32 double of the 64, 64 double of the 64 is the 128. So whatever the 1 is mentioned, I can consider, and 0 I can remove it. Yeah. So I can take from here 64 I given to this one. So it will become 130, 130 plus 60, 190, 190 plus 2, 192. Yeah. So sum of this number 192, 32 below of the 32 is 0, so I can ignore it. Yeah. 16 below of the 16 is 1, so I can add that number here. So it will become the 192 plus 10. First I will add 10, so it's a 202, and I add 6 number, so it will become 208. Yeah? And if I'm adding, so it's a 216, 8 I can add. 4 below of the 4, 1 is there, so it's a 220. Yeah, and 2 below of the 2 is 0, so I cannot consider. But 1 of the 1 below of the 1, 1 is there, so it's a 221. So answer is the 221. Yeah? Its a base is the 10. It is the shortcut method, which is convert from decimal to binary. Yeah? And from the shortcut method, I can convert the opposite, like that, decimal to binary as well. Let me write down. Let me write down. How can I convert in the shortcut method? You can just write down the number. Yeah, 1 double of 1 2, 2 double of the 1 4, 4 double of the 8, 8 double of the 16, 16 double of the 32, 32 double of the 64. Yeah. So my number is 77. I cannot increase that word. So I want to convert from the means uh, uh, the number. The number is the 77. Yeah. I want to convert in the shortcut method decimal to binary. Yeah, decimal to binary are bits. So I want to convert into bits. So whatever the things you need to 1, you become the 1 which is lesser than the 77. If it is more than the 77, you become the 0. Yeah, you mention the 0. Yeah, let me example. This is the 64. It is below of the 77. So I can make this word as a 1. Yeah. But if I'm adding the 60 means 64 to 32, so it will become the 80. So 80 is greater than the 77. So I cannot make the 1 of the 32. I make the 0. Yeah, I will make the 0. Sorry, 64 plus 32, it's a 96. 96 is the greater number from the 77, so it will become the 0. If 64 is the 1, if I'm adding to 16, so it will become the 80. So 80 is the greater number than the 77, so 16 cannot make the 1, it will become the 0. Yeah. If I add the 64 plus 8, it will become the 72. So 72 is the below number of the 77. So I will become the 1 because it's a 77. Oh, sorry, it's a 72. 64 plus 8, it's a 72. So it's a below number, it's a greater number. So I will make 1. Yeah. In the 77, I will add the 4. So it will become 76. Yeah. So 76 number is the below of the 77. So I will make 1. Yeah. If I'm adding 76 plus 2, it will become 78. So I will become this number is the 0 because 70 is the greater than the 77. If I'm adding 76 plus 1, it's a 77. It's equal to, so I can take 1. The equal to number is also considered. So that is the binary number of the 77. That is the shortcut method. You can also use for the this one, 2 to 4. It's a base is 10. You can mention like that. One of the double is the 2, 2 of the double is the 4, 4 of the double is the 8, 8 of the double is 16, 16 of the double is the 32, 32 of the double is the 64, 64 of the double is 128. So you can take number like that, which is not greater than the 224. Yeah? So I can consider this one because 128 is lesser than the 224. So it's a lesser number. So I take 1. If I become 1 here, so it's a combination 128 plus 64, it become 192. So 192 is also be lesser number from the 224. Yeah. So I can consider 1. I can take as a 164. Yeah. If I'm adding the 32, so 32, so it will become the 192 plus 32, 4 and 224 it will become. So 224 is, sorry, it's a 221. It's my bad. 221. So 221 is the lesser number from the 224. So, sorry, 224 is the greater number from the 221. So I cannot this number. So I will become the 0. If 192, I'm adding the 16. So its value is 208. So 208 is the below number from the 221. So I will consider as a 1. If I'm adding 208 plus 8, it's a 216. It's a below number from 221. I will take as a 8, 1. Yeah, 8 as a 1. Yeah, means I can consider as a 1. 216 plus 4, it's become the 220. So 220 is the lesser number from the 221. So I will take as a 1. If I'm adding 220 plus 2, it will become 222. So 222 is the greater number from 221. So I take as a 0. But in the 221, I will add 1. So it will become the 2 to 1. It's equal to number from 2 to 1. So it become the 1. So that is the my binary number. That is the my binary number from 2 to 1. It is from convert from decimal to binary. That's it from the today class. In the tomorrow class, I will explain you how to convert from decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. And onwards classes, I will also explain the vice versa. Yeah. So goodbye for today. Thank you so much.